Welcome to a great episode of Nerd Out. I'm your host, Beto. Today, I'm going to be covering all about Star Wars. Now, this is very special for me. I actually try to take some time. I even ordered a new microphone in Audio Technica, but it could not get it to work. So I apologize that I'm using just like my webcam HD microphone to communicate with you guys. I wish I got a whole week ahead of me, so I'm going to be talking to people so I can get to work, so I can get next time I do my episodes, it'll be great. Oh man, especially on Star Wars because I really want to share this with everyone the best way I could. Star Wars means a lot to me. I was born in May 4, 1980, and one of the most significant episodes that I enjoyed was The Empire Strikes Back. Perhaps one of the best episodes of the whole Star Wars genre that has hit. Until I saw the Last Jedi trailer, and I have so much expectations for it. It reminds me, I feel like it's just gonna take The Empire Strikes Back and just make it like a lot better. It I just don't even start because I'm very emotional because I love Star Wars. May the Force be with you. I was born on that date. Growing up as a child for Star Wars, oh man, I just don't know where to begin. I remember seeing Star Wars before, like, they changed it, where they had, like, Han shoot first, and then they edited it so Greedo was the one that shot first, and then Han just shot later. Like, so I'm gonna do my best to talk about Star Wars because I just it means a lot to me. I really love Star Wars a lot and the universe and all around it. And I'm sure people are like, oh, because Disney now owns Star Wars, so everything is marketed and all that good stuff. But I love it too much, man. I don't know what to say. I love everything about it, and people that dislike Star Wars, I just don't have the right words. I mean, I understand everybody has their own opinions and criticism as to what they feel like they should enjoy or not. But to me, this is a universe that I love, and I'm very passionate. So it's very important for me, and like I said, I tried my best to make sure that you guys have a great episode of me on describing Star Wars. Where should I even begin? So, okay, let's talk about the last trailer of The Last Jedi. The when the AT-ATs, that's one of like my favorites, like the Empire Strikes Back. When you see the scope of the AT-ATs, the new AT-ATs that come in, they're so ridiculously huge compared to the original ones when by scale. So this movie is gonna be epic. The Last Jedi. It's gonna be the most amazing Star Wars film ever. And I am so shocked and dumbfounded that I'm having difficult time explaining to you guys how I feel about the new Star Wars that's coming out of the trailer because I'm very passionate about Star Wars. New Hope is a great film. Empire Strikes Back to me was the mecca. I love Darth Vader. I love Boba Fett. These two characters are to me one of the coolest characters out there. The Return of the Jedi is amazing. When I have Luke Skywalker all on black with the green lightsaber when he shows up, oh man, everything about it is just so awesome. And then years later, they came out with the prequels. Now, mind you, I was not into the prequels as much as it was the original. Because, to me, when they talk about Lord Vader, I felt like Lord Vader was he's supposed to be the baddest of them all. I mean, his midichlorian. Oh, I'm not even gonna say midichlorian levels because that's something that was said on the prequels. Like his power levels and stuff. But because to me, it's all space magic. And then they try to make it a little bit more science when they do the prequels of the McClorians. And I did not like that very well. But so I didn't enjoy the prequels as much as I did with the originals because they made my Anakin Skywalker, aka Lord Vader, like he was just whiny. He was always complaining. He wanted to be the top, but then like he was always being put down by the Jedi Council and whatnot. And if you look at his count, I expected Lord Vader to like eliminate some awesome Jedi's, to do battles. But I mean, his death count is just like he took out a couple of kids and 2 old people. So like that's not my Darth Vader that I grew up. I wanted to see him really get down to action. And most of the time, if you see Darth Vader being a really hardcore badass, it'd probably be like in the books or in the comics or in some sort of like animated series that came up, like I don't know, maybe Star Wars Rebel or the Rogue One at the end with the scene when he's in the whole in the ship trying to get the plans from the droids. Um, Man, I'm just sorry. I'm just like so speechless, and I'm trying to do my best to communicate because like I said, I'm very passionate about Star Wars. Just got done watching the Last Jedi trailer multiple times, and the scope of it it's so huge, and I really love everything about it. So years later to pass, watch The Force Awakens. Love it. I love The Force Awakens. I love everything about The Force Awakens. People complain how they kind of like copy paste The Force Awakens. That kind of reminded me a lot about like the New Hope. But to me, it felt like a new torch has been passed down to a new heroes like Rey. I love Rey. The characters for The Force Awakens, yes. And then The Last Jedi. Oh man. So one of my favorite ships is a TIE Interceptor, and my man Kylo has got his own version of the TIE Interceptor. Now he had the Imperial like whatever his own shuttle, and that's cool. Now mind you, I love Legos, so I got a collection of Legos I enjoy very much. But yeah, he's got his own interceptor, and seeing it in action is very very cool. And my God, that trailer. So if I were to throw a prediction, he's going to kill his mom. But then in some of the books, they talk about the gray code. So I guess like there's going to be between. But it's like how this dude just done got killed his father. And in the scene, it looks like he was about to open a shot with his TIE Interceptor and a command center to his mom. If you were to kill his mom, I have a prediction, and that involves with Kylo Ren joining forces with Rey and taking out Snoke. Now, Snoke, it shows like he was using like a Force power move so he could be a Sith Lord. And so maybe he is extremely powerful that it takes these 2 cats to take him down. And may perhaps that Rey influences Kylo Ren to, hey, I need your help. This guy is a powerful entity and he's just destroying too much. We need to bring balance in the Force. It's all about balance, there's good and evil. But, man, Star Wars. Ah, man, I just don't know. Jesus. It's just if you notice how like I'm like thinking so much and pause and looking because I'm very passionate about Star Wars and enjoy it very much. Like I said, I'm repeating myself multiple times, mind you. So the new AT-ATs, they look awesome. They have the little spiky things, maybe because they're meant so that when these snow speeders go around it, they probably rip those apart. Because in the Empire Strikes Back, these snow speeders were used to take down those AT-ATs. And so these new AT-ATs they have, they're work against those. Um, Everybody seems, like they're about to go through some stuff. This seems to be like a very dark Star Wars episode that's coming up, The Last Jedi, and I really want to see the Knights of Ren get into action because they look really, really cool from The Force Awakens that you see them all five of them coming up. I think there was more. I'm probably butchering how accuracy of the Knights of Ren, but yeah, oh my God, it's just gonna be so epic, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Um, the only reason, okay, so New Hope, loved it. Granted, uh, if I were to put myself like Star Wars episodes from top to bottom, like my number one is The Empire Strikes Back. My number two will probably be The Return of the Jedi. Number three would be The Force Awakens. And then I would go with number four, New Hope, and down so far to the prequels. Unfortunately, prequels are the last of the Star Wars that I enjoy because I just did not like the way they portrayed Lord Vader for me. To me, I wanted Lord Vader to do some awesome action against other Jedi's instead of having Emperor Palpatine just come up and be like, initiate Order 66, and the stormtroopers are the ones that are just like annihilating every Jedi that there is around. And these Jedi are supposed to have precognition that if there was something bad or they feel like something bad's going to happen, they were to intercept the situation. It seems like Yoda is like the only one that is aware of it, but all the other Jedi's are not. Um, and there's a lot of powerful Jedi's. I mean, these cats are just unbelievably supernaturally powerful beings. Uh, so, Rogue One, I saw it at least 7 times. A lot of people enjoy Star Wars Rogue One, and there are people that said that this is our Star Wars. This is what it's all meant to be. Yeah, that's cool. I respect that 1,000%. But for me, it felt like Rogue One was a little slow. I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time I saw Rogue Runner twice, like I kind of fell asleep because it was just like, ah man, like the only time that was really good was at the end, and I was a little bit disappointed, but it just had to. Like I fell in love with the character Stardust. She's super awesome. She's a great character, and then she was killed off. Okay, had to happen because you don't see them at later in the trilogies or whatnot in the stories. So like that's the mission that went down. Rogue One definitely visually is a great movie. I would not discount it anyway. Like I would recommend seeing Rogue One because it is a great Star Wars film. It's better than the prequels, but for me, like it wasn't the best Star Wars that I've ever watched. Um, the new ones, man. Oh man, like Force Awakens. But this could be all due to now that Lucasfilm is with Disney. So Disney, obviously, they're gonna throw all their cash to make this one of the most prettiest and most epic Star Wars film trilogy ever. And it's gonna be kind of like the MCU. They're doing trilogies and spin-offs. So there's gonna be a Star Wars with Han Solo. There might be a Star Wars with Boba Fett, which they need to do something with Boba Fett because he's supposed to be the baddest bounty hunter in the universe. And yet, the way he went down, man, come on. You talk about a dude that was half blind, hits him with the staff, boom, flies off, and then he goes down and is dead. And then Jango Fett, he's his father or whatnot, and he dies by Mace Windu. Now, Mace Windu is hardcore, but he's taking out. After, he beats Palpatine, but then Anakin Skywalker comes and just blindsides him, cuts off his hands, and just throws him out of the window. So, man, it's just, to me, it's very overwhelming, and I'm very happy and I enjoy everything, and I just can't wait till the Last Jedi comes out because, my God, it makes me so happy. Like I said, so this episode right here of Nerd Out is very important for me because I love Star Wars, and I cannot emphasize and stress that enough. And I'm sure I apologize. Like I said, I'm not a professional in the sense. I'm just like an everyday, every person, like a fanboy, just enjoying everything about it. So just me to give this information out for you guys. And if you guys listening, thank you. Thank you for having the patience and all that good stuff to understand of my passion for anything that involves with nerding out, and of course Star Wars related. Oh man, where do I begin? But yeah, uh, jeez. Now, Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher, passed away. She was supposed to have a huge role, or rumor has it, for Episode 9. So obviously she's not going to be in Episode 9 because she passed away. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. Hopefully, respect, honor, the best. Many, many blessings into your family as well. But it kind of feels like in that trailer sequence when Kylo Ren is in his interceptor and he's about to open fire at a command post on one of the cruiser ships, Carrie Fisher was in it. And if he were to shoot and, destroy it, it was like, okay, that's hardcore. Oh my God, drama effect. But I guess it had to happen because she's not going to be in Episode 9. And I want to say they have to rewrite the whole entire script for her passing away. So it is unfortunate. I would like to see it happen because I would like to see Carrie Fisher be like, hey, you killed your dad. Like, let's talk about this. Maybe there's a way to have you come back because she, it's her son. But it's just like Kylo Ren. I love Kylo Ren too. He's a really cool character. And I want to see this guy grow. Really. Like, he's really awesome. He's already got an awesome ship. So, hopefully, Episode 9, they don't do anything like what they did some of the characters with Rogue One, that they had, forgot my man's name, one of the generals, that Vader looks up to. I apologize. And I'm telling you, I love Star Wars a lot, but it's just I can't come up with my man's name. That, they don't do a whole full CGI of the individual. They did a great job, though. They did a great job. But they don't do like a whole full CGI of like Carrie Fisher for Episode 9. If they do, it may not be that it's like glorified that she's in like at least 30 or 40 minutes as a CGI version of her. Man. Man. December. It's a long way to go right now to see Star Wars. But yeah, I have to end it right now because I'm just like shell shocked and, like I said, overwhelmed, and I can probably try to talk the best I can and break every little single detail of certain characters or whatnot. Like, let's call it the space penguin. And that could be like a marketing tool. It's like, oh, look at this cute little thing right now. It's going, But it's just like, it's all good. I can't say anything. I can't judge it off the bat until I see the film. I'm sure there's going to be some good comedy humor into it with that character and probably Chewbacca as well. But yeah, man, the trailer came out. Highly recommended. Star Wars, oh yeah, all the way. And man, keep doing it. I want more. I'm happy for it. Thank you very much.